At 09:20 hours local time in Brussels, senior NATO officials quietly signed off on one of the largest and most comprehensive military support packages of the entire conflict, an $80 billion commitment that Russia will find impossible to stop. For months, Moscow had bet on dividing the West, hoping sanctions fatigue and political hesitation would slowly starve Ukraine of resources. But this massive aid surge has shattered those calculations. It delivers advanced long-range strike weapons, thousands of next-generation drones, upgraded air defense systems, extensive training programs, and sustained industrial support that will keep Ukrainian forces fighting effectively for years to come. NATO allies had been laying the groundwork for this package over many months in closed-door meetings and technical working groups. Intelligence reports painted a clear picture. Russia's economy was buckling under sanctions. Its ammunition and equipment losses were mounting, and its ability to replace advanced systems was limited. European nations, together with the United States and Canada, pooled their resources to create a unified, long-term strategy. Ukrainian military leaders worked side by side with NATO advisors to prioritize the most impactful capabilities. Systems specifically chosen to exploit Russian vulnerabilities in logistics, command and control, and air defense coverage. The package is already beginning to transform the battlefield. Thousands of advanced drones, many co-developed with Western partners, are flowing into Ukrainian units. These are not basic models. They feature improved AI for target recognition, resistance to electronic jamming, extended flight times, and the ability to operate in coordinated swarms. Ukrainian operators have trained intensively on these systems, practicing rapid control handovers between teams so that even if one position comes under fire, the drones continue their missions uninterrupted. Some variants include real-time video feeds with automatic target tracking, allowing strikes on moving convoys with high precision. At the same time, new shipments of long-range precision-guided missiles and artillery systems are giving Ukraine the reach it needs to hit deep behind Russian lines. These weapons, combined with enhanced intelligence sharing from NATO satellites and reconnaissance assets, allow Ukrainian forces to identify and destroy high-value targets such as ammunition depots, fuel storage facilities, and command centers that were previously out of reach. Russian electronic warfare teams are struggling to keep up. Their jamming systems, effective against earlier generations of drones, are being overwhelmed by frequency-hopping technology and autonomous navigation modes built into the new NATO-supported equipment. Ukrainian preparation went far beyond simply receiving weapons. Special training programs across Europe have prepared hundreds of pilots, drone operators, maintenance crews, and commanders to integrate these new capabilities seamlessly. F-16 fighter jets, now fully operational in Ukrainian hands, provide critical air cover and can launch advanced munitions with devastating effect. Upgraded air defense batteries protect Ukrainian cities and frontline positions more effectively, freeing up mobile units for offensive operations. This holistic approach, weapons plus training plus logistics, creates a force multiplier that Russia cannot easily replicate with its own strained defense industry. On the ground, the results are already appearing. Ukrainian brigades equipped with the new aid have conducted bold operations, striking major Russian supply routes and disrupting reinforcement columns. In one recent engagement, waves of advanced FPV drones supported by long-range missile strikes destroyed a key logistics hub, leaving Russian forces short on fuel and ammunition for days. Russian air defenses fired hundreds of expensive missiles in response, but many were wasted on decoys or overwhelmed by the volume of incoming threats. Control teams on the Ukrainian side used terrain masking, rapid relocation, and backup communication channels to maintain pressure even under counter-battery fire. Russia's attempts to counter this new reality have so far fallen short. Moscow has tried escalating hybrid threats, spreading disinformation, and pressuring individual NATO members, but these moves have only strengthened Allied unity. Their electronic warfare systems are being updated too slowly to match the pace of Western technological innovation. Russian factories are struggling to produce enough interceptors and replacement equipment, while Ukrainian production lines, supported by the $80 billion package, continue to scale up. Every successful Ukrainian strike further degrades Russian capabilities, creating a cycle that favors the defender. The true power of this aid lies in its sustainability. Unlike one-time deliveries, the package funds multi-year contracts for spare parts, maintenance, and ammunition. It supports joint production initiatives inside Ukraine and friendly European countries, ensuring a steady supply of drones and critical components. This long-term commitment sends a clear message: the free world will not abandon Ukraine. Russia can no longer hope to simply wait out Western support. They must now face a better equipped, better trained, and more resilient Ukrainian military backed by the collective strength of NATO. Strategically, this $80 billion game-changer shifts the entire dynamic of the conflict. Ukraine gains the ability to conduct sustained operations across multiple fronts, protect its population centers, and systematically dismantle Russian logistics networks. Russian commanders are forced to spread their already limited air defense assets even thinner, weakening their positions everywhere. The psychological impact is equally significant. Russian troops and leadership now confront the reality that the technological and industrial gap is widening, not closing. This is more than financial assistance. It represents a unified stand for international law and the right of a sovereign nation to defend itself. With this level of support, Ukraine is not just surviving, it is regaining the initiative and shaping the future of the war on its own terms. If you support peace in a free Ukraine, leave a comment below and share which capability from this massive aid package you believe will change the battlefield the most. Hit like, share this video, and subscribe to the channel for ongoing detailed analysis of these critical developments. Peace for Ukraine.